Thank you so much for allowing me into your sacred space. I am very excited to introduce today's guest. If she's not causing havoc in Turf Luam, she is running away from her prophetic calling. She's a mother, she's an actress, she's an entrepreneur and a TV presenter, and she's joining us today. You look very beautiful.
Thank you.
I want to ask you about the time when you were a teacher for the Department of Education.
Okay. What do you know?
How was it?
It was very interesting. Okay, we had a professor. I was teaching chemistry for the Department of Education in Ethiopia. And we had a professor in the studio as well, obviously, to get the terminologies right. So there's actually an interesting story about that, why I got fired.
Hectic. I want to hear this.
Not really, like for me it was like heartbreaking. So they sent, I think they sent out about how many videos to Ethiopia. So the minister apparently was like, oh, Eritrea. She is not South African. I tried to justify Horobatung. I'm a fully born, fledged South African, but you've got Eritrean look. And during that time, Ethiopia and Eritrea, I don't know if that's still the case.
Oh.
So this beauty here, Eritrean. That's how, yeah, like I was just like released.
And was it happening in Ethiopia or in South Africa?
No, we're shooting here, Go Sesame Studios.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
And what did you enjoy most about it?
I think being in our industry, I love the fact that I can literally be anyone. The characters that I get, I immerse myself in them. So even that, for me, it was like, okay, new role, learn, be, not be into character, but what did you learn? Because I don't believe in just doing something for the sake of doing. There's always value in whatever part you get given. But it's up to you to extrapolate that value. So
I'm very interested in knowing if this happened before the acting or after the acting or in between.
It was during, yeah, it was in between. Because my break into the entertainment space, I did adverts, and then along came Movango, and then along came 𝐒𝐤𝐞𝐞𝐦, and then Generations, and it just grew organically, like just traversing through the different spaces that the entertainment space offers. So I did, I would say everything. I haven't done movies and films like proper, but I've done like little films,
Short films,
but it's not something on the level ending. But oh, okay, yeah. But I loved portraying each and every character that I was afforded the opportunity to portray.
And does that experience help you now in the entertainment industry?
It does, because I'm an introvert. Like I'm shy by nature. So when one gets the opportunity to portray different characters, it pushes me to try and find the psyche of the character within Makgofe, you know. So I love the space. Yeah.
Before we go on, you said your name is Makgofe.
Makgofe Moagi.
I feel like Makgofe.
It depends. There's a village like Makgofe. So each to his own.
Okay.
I literally especially like, listen, we all have Rebapedi, but we've got different dialects. You are Banklobe, you don't be Jangamkomo. So differently. So I don't even like it's fine as long as to me it makes sense.
Yes.
I'm good.
And how did you end up on 𝐒𝐤𝐞𝐞𝐦?
𝐒𝐤𝐞𝐞𝐦, I entered they ran a competition. I remember Aus Carol, Aus Maschaba, they wanted to step, into the background and, bring new, fresh characters or talents. So I remember just giving birth to my firstborn.
Yo.
Is 15 years old now.
Yo, you've been in the industry?
You
Not really. You don't look like it.
But thank you so
Young
much
as
for
ever.
that. Thank you. I do. I regress. Sorry, guys. Like I have
Hey,
to.
now.
I have to. Get regress. So when they advertise, are like, no, they're looking for new, fresh blood. I just given birth to my firstborn. I was going through also like personal challenges, and I remember my then sister-in-law. I don't know, Makgofe, like that is for you. You should enter. And then my younger sister as well. I don't know. You should enter. You definitely will. Literally, when I saw it, and I've been watching Motswako for so long, prior to the competition being run, Nedi Motswako Le Ponce, Unilever collaboration, I was like, I entered. Literally throughout the selection process, like the levels in, I think from just top 100 and then top 50,
Sure.
and then top 20. Top, literally, like, who's going to win? I'd always say me. Kin.
Yo.
Kin. And obviously, there were some naysayers. I'm not going to mention names, but I had this sense of confidence. Now looking back, I'm like, like negative quality, not like I remember the last day announced the winner. It was held at Villamora, Sentence Sun. Masachaba asked us the question. So if you know Sentence Sun, in a latest revolving doors. They babyle camera like hotsena, and they should ask us those questions. I think we're about nearly 10. And she asked, then we're all like nervous. So she asked us, so going upstairs to go change. I remember turning around, this is mine. Kinna.
Yo.
The Motswako presenter. Bona that I can still see it so vividly. So my younger sister, after I won, I was announced like I was the winner. She was like, but how did you even know? Because you were consistently saying the same thing. But I need to cheer myself up first.
Yes.
I need to be my biggest fan.
Absolutely.
So that there's no one in this world.
Yeah.
But deep down, I know. But I knew, like I shared myself. We need that internal pumping up.
Absolutely. Especially in this entertainment industry.
Bona.
Yo.
Ba tla go rata ka ntshe mo?
Yeah. Yo.
Ba tla go setla pelo?
Yo.
So for me, that's when I was like, okay. But it also acknowledged or cemented my spiritual belief. I get one. I don't care who says what. So if ke this persona, this vessel, but so I can't afford to do that until when like you're not worthy of my respect. So I always carry that, like I'm not only representing Makgofe, but you know. So being in this space, it will literally kill your self-esteem if you don't have that confidence. If you've got self-esteem issues, this industry, it will give you a hard skin.
Yeah.
So it's either you embrace that, or I pick your stuff and go back home.
True.
You are not gonna survive.
Yeah.
You will not be good enough. Look, you go to auditioning. Some people you'll be rejected.
Yeah.
Not because there's anything wrong with you or whatever, but you're not what the producer or the writers are looking for at that moment. Or your energy came across as someone and like maybe you're not prepared. Because even your aura tends to give you away.
Yes.
So
Absolutely.
you need to realize like, okay, I auditioned. Now at least they know me. Even if they rejected me, there will be a role ending. They'll be like, but okay, Makgofe man. Remember Makgofe did audition, but in a way ending like that's exactly what happened in Gumuvango. The original Palesa, they were looking for a certain character, but I got a different one.
Oh, is it?
But it always works like that. How we are to audition, literally bear in mind the storyline keeps on evolving. Whatever you're auditioning for now, rejector, they'll most probably call you back for something else. So always make sure you are the best.
speaking of acting, I want to know which role you portrayed that was like the best. Which one did you enjoy the most?
It's not a fair question.
I know it's unfair, but I'm going to ask it anyway.
Oh, Dimo, like, I think all of them, to be honest. I think all of them. It's just that when you are in a soapy, they give you enough time to portray certain different emotions, but charity.
Yes.
But her character, it's growing, it's always evolving. So you can get away with pretty much a lot.
Yes.
So I would say, I can't mention honestly.
Yeah.
Because they make Makgofe to be the woman that she is today. They added some sort of value.
True. Yes.
So I can't get.
I thought you were going to say charity.
No, charity right now, because charity, the spotlight is on charity at the present moment. But for charity to be who she is, what it is that you love about her, there are too many layers.
Yeah, true.
You know, from different shows that made sure, like, I can portray this character the way they want it to be portrayed.
Have you ever caught heat in public for the charity character? Because she's very problematic, that girl.
Guys.
Very problematic. Serious? Okay.
Mall of the North. But yo, I want that storyline near charity link at Maputla. I need to play a cycle. Be like it's worse. I get you like on tongue, but no, hey, Makgofe. Because I give you a molong, Kibuchan to Genesis.
Or what to be like?
What's that? Was a bully so?
Oh, who is your vote? So I know two Malababa to go skim some. People
do to a Malababa. What's our Shamisa? Warina, Kenny who did the jump? But no, I can't, it's really but I can't, Kiri. How I can act? I can't. So get to shake when the Matsama like, Marakro act, I can dish. But I loved it. Like, people get so
they engage.
involved.
Yeah, watching Skeem Sam. I'm a religious watcher of Skeem Sam, by the way. When I was watching it, when I was young, I was like, oh my God, Charity is such a bad person. Why would she do that?
Such
you know?
a bitch.
And
sorry.
And the more I grew up, I realized how patriarchal that thinking is. You know, that it's you who's catching the heat. It's not John Maputla. Nobody. I'm sure people don't.
It is always the woman.
Yes.
The other day I read an article and I found it very, very interesting. And because I do this Insta Live thing, I'm like, you know what, I'm going to introduce this. Actually, monogamy was created so that even the poorest of them broke men can get a woman. Literally. Never promote polygamy. The richer you are as a man, the more women that you have. A broke man.
I love how honest she is, guys.
No, honestly, I believe in that because we literally, the society vilifies a woman by meeting a gold digger.
Yes.
But you're not vilifying the man who's hoarding the wealth.
100%.
Because they all want to have the power and the money. And then what? It elevates his status. But the fact because of precisely those things that he has.
Yeah.
So there's no such thing as a gold digger. Lynn, now don't be like you want to take me out on a date. The makeup, the hair, this aesthetics, they are dura, papa. If you're gonna come into my inboxes, an outing, I charge.
Yeah.
Give me my 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 10,000 per hour lunch outing. I get no, pay me. And then they like Basadi Banning, they have this for fans only. Why do they do that?
Yes.
To vilify me busy, skimpy outfits, you paid to watch me look like that. So Lina,
yeah.
Inviting me out. You might as well be inviting me to an event. The event is just you and I having lunch together, conversing about something. So pay me, papa.
Need to take that approach.
No. So le bana they like that, like they say that, but then no, but my time here,
Yes.
let it translate into money, Papa.
Yeah.
But no, she's a gold digger. No, there's no such thing. You want women to look a certain way, but when they start demanding, like, listen, for looking a certain way, you name calling me.
I just feel like Charity just came out. Am I wrong?
She
literally just
like
hopped out.
literally
This
what I was
Makgofe
saying.
just left and she's like,
Makgofe has multiple personalities. I literally cater for everyone. From bana to batho.
Yes.
I know how to comport myself into certain spaces. Ke a kgona go apara motoišere ke le gae ke re tu. Weave ya tswa or ke tla bofa tuku go dimo ga weave. Ka tsena fase ke a kgona go shila mabele. Ke ba ke kgopa mo fase mo ka boloko. Don't get it twisted.
kgona go kgopa?
Yes, ke kgona go kgopa.
wow.
Ke kgona go kgopa.
Wow.
Ke direle those patterns. Don't get it twisted. I know my worth. So logo campisa whatever names already bona. My beauty contest. My dad was my cheerer, my biggest fan. So I want to anything else.
Yeah.
Or hot or Papa we get to be creative.
I love that.
My dad already set the foundation. So I don't call campisa.
Sure.
Shoot your shot. Hope I accept that, but it's Karogana.
Love it. Omusadi Amut, you are a mother, an actress, a presenter, amongst other things, and you're a businesswoman. How do you balance being all of that?
I think Mudimu blessed me with a very understanding, loving, calm, collected partner. Like Papa Rabanabaka, he is something else. Like he lets me be me. And he gets me in a sense how sometimes even if I try to pretend everything is okay, and he'll be like, babe, what's wrong? And I'll be like, no, Kisha, like, Makgofe, I know you. Like, what's wrong? King, what happened? And then I'll be like, what's happening? Today, and I just unravel. So it's like, okay, then tell me, how can I help?
Yes.
How do we sort that out? Or just, let's discuss it later.
Yes.
Let's focus on what it is that we had to do at that moment. We'll address that later. He just makes it easy. And also, I have the perfect house managers. Like, Honano, as I'm here, I know, like, my kids are in good hands. I've got amazing nannies and helpers. So they make it easy for me to do everything else that I need to do. So that regards, that's like but they understand who I am, what I need to do, for me to be the person that I am. So yeah, I've got amazing support system control.
Speaking of Banabarao, right? Yeah. People taking care of your kids. When are we going to see the twins?
Mommy and Daddy agreed. Daddy is very private and obviously so Malalo goes where the head goes, and that's very interesting compared to like my other two. They grew up in the space, like being in the entertainment eye. But then as for the twins, we took a conscious decision now.
Yes.
Like you would see, it's either Kukile or I'll block their faces, but they're big brothers. I remember when I won Motoko, I was breastfeeding Sasha. So I would come into the studio, we work, shoot, and then go to the green room, breastfeed, come back. So our Carol made it so she's like literally boss queen. She made it easy, and being a woman, a mother, she understood. Like, okay, for you to give us your optimum best, so yeah, the first two, they grew up in the spotlight, but the twins, a conscious decision was done with Papa Bona, like, we are not going to put them out there. And also, like, whenever now, Bahola in an age where everything's on social media, there's no privacy, and we literally show everything about our lives, exposing banabarena, even the security factor, like one was in a school kai, one was a makangi, one was ranking. So if you manaba out there or if you're a parent, the easiest way
Yes,
to
but
get
what about
to
Kibana?
yeah. So now they know one was in a school guy. Like those things, it's nice to have some sort of like a enigma around that. So Lina, I stopped like even if I show my first two, it will depend on what it is that I show. You won't know everything.
Yes.
Or 50%.
Yeah.
You won't know.
I want to derail a bit.
Okay.
You were on 𝐒𝐤𝐞𝐞𝐦, right? And you keep mentioning Bosesi Barao, right? And when you got here, today, when you got here, I felt that sisterhood aura. She kept fixing my crown, guys. Every other time I would, need help with something, she was there. Do you think those days when you were at 𝐒𝐤𝐞𝐞𝐦 sort of influenced the person that you are right now in the industry?
I think it didn't start 𝐒𝐤𝐞𝐞𝐦. My background, where I come from, like the way my parents raised Nna and my siblings. I come from a very close-knit family. I know families have politics and dramas and, whatnot. But I think, and I am so grateful for that, like, like the way they raised us, like when you have issues, you need to address them quickly. Communication is the sorting out issues, find a solution. There's no such thing as holding a grudge, especially when it comes to siblings. If I'm not happy about something, and I'm like that, even in my relationships, I carry that everywhere I go. I'd rather sort it out quickly, squash it, get it over and done with. Whether you like the outcome, we'd rather agree to disagree.
Yes.
And then when it comes to sisterhood, I believe literally, if I want the team to work, I need to pull my weight. I need to help you. We all have blind spots. So I need to make sure I cover your, or is either I cover or magnify your blind spot. So I am my sister's keeper. That's what's like, that's one of my mottos. And I grew up like Ratushana.
Yes.
My parents used to literally bana babato or relatives' kids or and pay for their schooling. That literally the sharing is caring. So when I share my little that part of me of trying to perfect something or making you look perfect, I'm making us look good. I can't look good and then when now somehow but that speaks volumes about who I am. It speaks volumes about my personality. Selfish, self-centered. But I can't even help fix your crown. So what does that make me?
Yes.
I'm the one who sees your imperfections, just like you see my imperfections. So if you're not helping to fix me, then you want to look good alone. And that's not how God created us. It doesn't matter the kind of background that we come from. It doesn't matter if right now you're eating your croissant with blue cheese and nakija, borobe, kadi beans or whatever. But I still have to help you.
Yes.
That also makes my Badimbaresh look good. Because I not only represent Makgofe. Ke ngwana badimo ke representa Bareshu, Badimbaresh. So if you go like we're not like, this thing is out of place and I might not know you well, but as a woman, I know like I would want to have that thing fixed. I need to do that for you. I'm not doing it for you. I'm not doing it for me. So a lot of people, they think like when you help someone look good, you lose something. I don't lose anything. I honestly don't lose anything. So the thing, being a sister's keeper, that's what my parents entrenched in us, and it's who I am.
I want to go to the spiritual side. You're very in tune with your spiritual side. And I want to know how important is it for people in the entertainment industry to be in tune with that aspect of themselves?
You know what? It's not only for people in the entertainment space. All of us. All of us are spiritual beings. The moment you tap into that and acknowledge who you are for, who is Makgofe? Who does Makgofe belong to? Excuse me. It makes you a better human being. It makes it connects me with everything. I'm one with nature. I'm one with Bona. Like there is so much more to this being than the aesthetics.
Yes.
You know. So when my spirit is properly anchored, my chakras are open, my aura is light, then literally, to me with the funny energy, I will pick it up quickly. So I will choose to quickly, it's either I repel it or I remove myself from that space, but it depends on where one is. And wherever I go, before I leave my house, I say a little prayer. Before Kirobala, anyway, I say a little prayer. But it's important to speak to your ancestors, to your God, to Badimbareni, to your guardian angels. Tell them where you're going. Tell them what you're expecting or what you want to see out of the day. Don't just leave your house in day because you have to leave your house. Let them know where you are going and the opportunities that you would like to come or to attract. We're all magnets. You'll attract shit, excuse my French, and you'll attract good. You need to speak those things into existence. You can't just leave your house, come on. You need to tell your guides where you're going and who you're going to meet.
Yes.
And if that person, you need to tell them, like, listen, those things are not for me. Create a buffer.
Yes.
You and I, yeah, we will talk and all that. But if buffer, it's not going to touch me.
Yes.
You know, we're not wearing those things. You know, so you need to tell them where you're going. Because honestly, people out there, people leave their houses. They are out in this world. Like your Amil. Whenever did you arm yourself with? Did you pray? Opacity, opatile. You know, I talk about my spiritualness and all that. As well. You know, why does he keep on saying these things? And then you come out into the world, people start bashing Sidim. Gabriel Peter, they bastard. They're bastard. I don't care who says what. It works for me, good. And I still read the same Bible. So whatever works for you, do that.
Yeah.
But don't cross the lines by starting to like to and you want people to live a certain way because of when you've got your own, you know, set of beliefs. Differently, we've got different, you know, belief systems. We do what works for us, but no one is bashing you about what you do spiritually.
Yes.
So for now, my spiritualness, like, it's a whole, but it took me a while as well to like connect into that. I've always known I've got that gift, like I would see and sense things, but I never really like tapped into it or acknowledged into it until late in life. There will be certain things that would happen, and looking back, I'm like,
Ooh. Now it's making sense.
Now it's making sense. And if these people did not do 1, 2, 3, 4, I'll probably be very far, or I'll probably be gone. But because and you know, excuse me, I am grateful for that, and I acknowledge their presence in my life. Like, I don't shun them. Like, sometimes I will literally, it's not like, oh, I have a monologue with them. Get drive. I'll switch off my music and like, I will today I'm not happy, or the conversation that I had, I am not happy. Like, you know, ask for guidance. The same way, you know, we're doing the same, like you're having a conversation, but you are alone. So it's very, very important to acknowledge that side of us.
Yes.
For like, all of us are spiritual beings, you know, call it religion or whatever. You can give it those titles, but it doesn't change. For all of us are spiritual beings, and we need to stop judging other people.
Yes.
There's no one who's wealthier or poorer. You know, I will literally judge you by the energy that you give me, the respect that you come with. I don't care for a Lamborghini or a Bentley or no, or a Toyota test.
Yes.
you know, because most of the time, ironically, you might find that motola zamanka test only seriti more than motola zamanka Lamborghini. What does that tell you?
Yeah.
You know, it's the same thing when you talk about someone's maturity. I like saying, like, we've got adulting pre-scholars. Adulting pre-scholars, like, could we push her now when I'm like, successful, we go to boardroom, but your emotional maturity,
Zero.
go back to preschool. Go back to crash, like, hey, I go non-existent. So, like, you can't judge. You cannot afford to judge until someone shows you like they're not worthy of you giving them respect on a certain level. Like, literally, babies. Ke mama or ke koko or ke ragolo. I give them that respect because I know, like, this angel, this, you know, represents that baby. So I can't go there, no.
We've run out of time, but I want to ask you the kind of advice you would want to give somebody who wants to go into the entertainment industry, somebody who wants to tap into acting. You've done acting. Somebody who wants to tap into presenting also, and modeling.
Find yourself, find your anchor, and you need to believe in your dreams. You need to believe in yourself first before anyone else does, because the mere moment that you get rejected, that breaks a lot of people's self-esteem, confidence, and all that. You feel like, okay, you're not good enough, but it's got nothing to do with you. So you need to have that confidence, intact. And also listening to your instincts. This voice, it speaks to us all the time. Like, listen to what that energy is saying. Is it good or bad? If it's bad, to pull yourself back. Like, bona. So listening to your instincts, you need to build your own self-confidence. I can say now where you're gonna get it, but you need to believe in your dreams. You need to believe in your visions, and then go out there in the world and try to achieve those goals. Like, no, but you're not good enough, you this and that. Well, now you know, like, oh, okay, so why are they saying that?
Yes.
Take it as a lesson, and you grow. And also read a lot. Don't just have an opinion ending like it's local. No. We are right now literally living on a global stage.
Yes.
America will reach you sitting right here. The moment you start wanting to comment on someone's post, you need to be very well informed.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today. I really loved having you. Thank you for teaching me. There's so much I learned from you today. Thank you for teaching me, and thank you for gracing us with your presence.
You're welcome. Thank you for inviting me and, you know, showing you guys my craziness, who Makgofe is.
Well, that is the end of this particular conversation. I don't know about you, but I learned so much from this beautiful sister. Please do keep the conversation alive on social media. It is Press Play DG Mag on both Facebook and Instagram. Until next time, Mukororo Kova. Kaibe Masiara Buti.